Ghandia Johnson had a short stay on Survivor Thailand, but it was chock full of drama and controversy. The groping incident, the male chauvinism, her choking under pressure at an immunity challenge. She's here to take on all of those issues. Ghandia, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Were you relieved to leave the Chewigan tribe?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Why?
Well, I wasn't really relieved to leave the show. I was really prepared to be there much longer. But it was my time. It was ready. I was ready to go.
Now, Ghandia, what would you have done differently looking back on it now?
Looking back on it, what I would have done differently.
Specifically after the incident with Ted.
I think what I probably would have done, or in hindsight, probably what I should have done, was just kind of accepted the apology, although I didn't think it was okay. I should have probably kept that closer to my chest as far as a future playing card.
Is that because it would have made it more comfortable for you to stay, and maybe you would have not have gotten voted out so early on? That's why?
Yes.
You wanted to win the money.
Yeah,
The bottom line. I don't blame you.
This ain't American Idol now.
It's Ghandia, not Ghandia, like Julie's been saying.
Ghandia.
Yeah, okay. You just outed me. We're going to have more questions for you, Ghandia, in just a few minutes. It is time, everyone. Back me up here. Hum as I say this. It is time for our Survivor Scorecard, a weekly check of who's still in the hunt for the $1 million prize. Last night, the Chewigan tribe was weakened by a bitter case of he said, she said. So when it was time to vote at Tribal Council, Ted, Helen, Jan, Brian, and Clay snuffed out Ghandia Johnson. Snuffed out her face.
Yes, my face.
Does that hurt, Ghandia?
Did you put it like on my hair, just all across the face like this?
Oh, man. That's painful.
Tough. That is tough.
I want to get back for a moment to the Ted incident, because you're both married. How did that incident play out at home for you with your husband?
Well, with my husband, the man I'm married to, he's a wonderful, exceptional human being. Really, he is. He's my soulmate. He's my best friend, and he really made a big sacrifice letting his wife go out there for 7 weeks, and he understood the risk that he was taking with that. You know, he knows he has a very beautiful, fine, sexy wife. So he knew. Right. But when we got back home, there was a little tension. But the one thing about my husband that is absolutely fabulous is that we have a good, strong love. We have a wonderful bond, and we love each other.
Did he want to take Ted and deck him?
Man.
Or at the end of it,
come on,
brother, come on, man.
or
help a brother out here.
Wait, let me hook a sister up. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, because Ghandia, or at the end of the day, was it just an honest mistake that Ted made in his sleep?
Did your husband think it was an honest mistake?
No.
No.
I can tell you're saying no.
I'd have to say no.
Right.
No.
Gandhi, did you watch the other survivors?
Yes.
Because I'm watching you last night and I'm saying she's getting voted off tonight.
Right.
It's fly under the radar, kind of keep it down, and you were doing none of that. Where was the governor? Where was your governor?
Well, he must have left me there. Just dropped me off. I mean, come on. But it's funny because the game, the way it is, you can play the game, and then the game can play you.
Yeah.
And a sister got played. But I played myself too.
Right.
But with a kind of situation that I went through, you can become volatile. You can freak out.
But why
As
weren't
we
you
saw.
quiet about it? You can freak out alone, off by yourself. But the things you were saying, I thought you're not making friends there.
Right, but the thing that set me off is when I got the information back to me from Helen. Yeah, I was working it out. yeah.
Don't worry, that's me once a month.
Right, come on, we all do that. You can feel me. But the thing is that when it got back to me that he had said to Brian that nothing happened, that's what set me off.
Yeah.
The whole thing with recanting the story to try to get him voted off, I was trying to do that on the down low.
Yeah.
And that was my thing. But when it got back to me that he had said nothing happened, that's when I just freaked out. I lost it. That's when evil diva Ghandia reared her head and it's like, no, I'm taking over.
Well, did we see the real Ghandia during the show? We really did.
Both sides of me. The nice side and the not so nice
and
side.
the oral hygiene thing from last night. What was up with that?
The same?
I'm very concerned about my teeth. And that was the one thing that was freaking me out is I'm not going to be able to brush my teeth. So out there in nature, you think of natural ways to do it. And so I thought I'll just take the sand and pumice my teeth. And other people started doing it too.
And I'm sure they felt silky smooth afterwards.
They do. They feel really good.
What was the tension? You said with you and your husband when you came back, there was a little tension. What was the tension?
A little bit of tension, I think, because I think some of it was maybe I was too open with my friendliness as far as my relationship with Ted. You know, to be honest, I was really just trying to ride behind him as long as I could. You know, so when I saw an opportunity to do that, albeit a kind of attractiveness as far as he was attracted to me, but we all know that's not
Your
true.
husband and Ted
I tried to ride behind that.
They're not going to go have a beer.
They're not going for
soon.
beers.
Oh, no.
Ghandia
They ain't gonna be
Johnson,
playing no pool.
thank you so much.